be working on right glute activation in a split stance. Your rear foot's gonna be a little elevated. So I have my heel on the wall. I think it's a perfect place to start. And then my kind of ball of my foot's on the weight on my left foot. My right foot's just ready to go. I've got a band on here. That'd be great to use if you have one. If you don't, that's okay. I have a weight near me if you are so inclined after we get into this that you would like to use a weight. So from here I'm going to hinge into my right hip, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn. If my hips are like deer in headlights, the headlights are going to be facing in towards that lead or front leg, and in this case it's going to be my right. Biggest thing I see with a lot of people is once they go into this and they stand up, they like kind of rotate out of that hip. So my challenge to you is to like stay into your right hip, and I think about if I had a zipper here, my zipper is going to this crease, so it's kind of like I'm hinged, I'm sitting into my hip ready to go, and then I'm gonna internally rotate into that right hip. From here, I want you to move that right knee forward, and I really want you to think about like pressurizing down into your big toe, little toe, and like maybe a little bit of that outer heel, almost like corkscrewing into that right foot, okay? So once I'm here, okay, I'm gonna try and stay and do this really well. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna breathe, okay? I'm sitting into this. I feel kind of this like stretchy right glute max activation going on, okay? Biggest thing is try not to shrimp over. We wanna be nice and stacked. A little bit of a forward pelvis is okay because we're kind of in this hinge. Okay, so from here, you're just gonna breathe, okay? This feels really easy. You wanna challenge yourself a little bit, grab a weight, keep that hip internally rotated, and I almost want you to think about like pressing that right kneecap out. That's why I tell people, hey, corkscrew into your foot. So I really feel my right outer heel, and then I'm gonna as I bring my knee forward, I feel it in my glute a little bit more. If you feel so inclined, you can then just go ahead and make a movement, stand straight up, don't fall out of that rotation. Getting a little bit of shakes, that's all right. But the biggest, most important thing is like, if you can't get it correctly without the weight, go without the weight. So for me, it's sitting into it, getting into my hinge, rotating my hips towards that lead leg, kind of thinking about pressing that right knee out and bringing it a little bit forward. I like to hold a weight right here and just breathe. 5 breaths. Feeling my abs too. But again, really just thinking about feeling that right glute as you get up.